How to replace OE control arm for Ford Escape, Global C1 C520 2015. In this video, we will unbox and install rear control arms on a 2015 Ford Escape. Let's start by checking what's included in the box. A pair of rear control arms, adjustable length, a pair of rear lateral control arms, tools required for the rear control arms removal and installation, 1 or 2 inch torque wrench, type extension bar, 2-inch electric wrench, 15mm quick access wrench, 15mm wrench, 12mm wrench, 6mm Allen key, 27mm open-end wrench, large adjustable crescent wrench, T60 Torx bit, large 15mm long socket, large 19mm long socket. Now use a 19mm long socket with an F-type extension bar to loosen the rear wheel bolts. Then use a 19mm long socket with an electric wrench to remove the wheel bolts. Remove the wheel hub. Lift the vehicle. Now use a 15mm long socket with an electric wrench to remove the mounting bolt securing the upper control arm to the knuckle. Remove the bolt. Use a 15mm quick access wrench to remove the mounting bolt securing the upper control arm to the rear subframe. Remove the bolt. Remove the upper control arm. Use a T60 Torx bit socket with a 12mm wrench to loosen the connecting bolt between the lower lateral control arm and the subframe. Use a 15mm long socket with an electric wrench to remove the mounting bolt securing the lower lateral control arm to the knuckle. Remove the bolt. Separate the lateral control arm. Remove the inner mounting bolt. Remove the lower lateral control arm. Comparison of the old and new rear upper control arms. The original upper control arm cannot adjust camber angle. We are replacing it with an adjustable control arm that allows camber adjustment. Before installation, adjust the length of the new adjustable arm to match the original arm's length. Align the mounting holes. Once aligned, tighten the lock nuts to secure the adjustment. For the 2 large adjustment lock nuts, use an adjustable wrench with a 27mm open-end wrench to tighten and lock them in place. For the lower section, use a 6mm Allen key with a 12mm wrench to tighten and lock it in place. Comparison of the old and new lower lateral control arms. The original lateral control arm has been in service for a long time and the bushing is damaged. Therefore, we are replacing it with a new lower lateral control arm. Install the upper control arm. Insert the locking bolt inside the rear subframe. Attach the upper control arm to the knuckle. Insert the mounting bolt on the knuckle side. Use a 15mm long socket with an electric wrench to tighten the mounting bolt between the knuckle and the upper control arm. Use a 15mm quick access wrench to tighten the mounting bolt between the upper control arm and the rear subframe. Use a 15mm wrench to tighten the mounting bolt between the upper control arm and the rear subframe. Due to limited internal space, use a wrench to apply torque to the inner bolt. Use a 15mm long socket with a torque wrench to tighten the upper control arm mounting bolt. Torque specification 115 Newton meters, 85 foot-pounds. After replacing the upper control arm, a 4-wheel alignment is required. Install the new lateral control arm. Attach the lateral control arm to the knuckle. Insert the mounting bolt securing the control arm to the knuckle. Use a 15mm long socket with an electric wrench to tighten the mounting bolt securing the control arm to the knuckle. Use a 15mm long socket with a torque wrench to tighten the mounting bolt securing the control arm to the knuckle. Torque specification 115 Newton meters, 85 foot-pounds. Due to limited internal space, use a 12mm wrench with a T60 Torx bit socket to tighten the bolt. post-installation display. Install the rear wheel hub. Thread in the wheel bolts. Use a 19mm long socket with an electric wrench to tighten the wheel bolts. Then use a 19mm long socket with a torque wrench to torque the rear wheel bolts.
Torque is specification 150 Newton meters, foot-pounds.
Lower the vehicle back to the ground.